that's what I thought. I was going a little bit overboard. I was not going overboard. Come to find out, I started swelling. I had edema, and I ended up being diagnosed with something called diffuse anasarca. That's where fluid is just collecting in your tissues, like organ tissues, like what? In your tissues, just collecting fluid, right? Onto that, I was retaining water. I started to swell. I never suffered from edema ever. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what is happening? I never went through this before. So, all that. So I took it upon myself to, I got all the way up to like, I'm like, how did I jump from 155? Then I got to my goal of like 168, 170. I'm like, I'm fine right there. I'm fine right there. And then it just jumped up in like one weekend, like it jumped up. I'm like, what the heck happened? And that's when I started to develop edema. Like I ain't never had cankles in my life. Never had cankles. So I'm like, what the heck is going on? So that's what was happening. All that swelling, all the edema. That's what I was going through. So on top of that, I ended up reaching out to my doctor after we found out that's what was going on. And I'm like, and at this time my appetite had increased as well. So I'm like, I want to get back on a GLP-1. I want to get back on Zepbound, specifically Zepbound, which is a terzepatide. It's not a semaglutide. So I'm like, that worked very well for me. It worked very, very well for me. I didn't have any bad side effects. It controlled the hunger noise. It controlled all of that. So I'm like, okay, let's get to where we're going with that. My doctor, he was like, you really thought that was too small for you? I'm like, yes, it was too small for me. Hold on, y'all, because I don't know where I'm going. Okay, y'all, I think I know where I'm going now. But anyway, so I reached out to my doctor. Well, I was already going in for a follow-up appointment with him. And I told him, he was like, I think where you were is fine. I'm like, I don't want to be that small. He was like, but you got that small. Your BMI was great. Your BMI is great right now. So where do you want to be? I said 170. He was like, meet me in the middle. How about 160? I said, no. I don't want to be that freaking small, sir. I want to be thick. I don't ever want to be that small again. So he was like, okay. So what do you need from me? I said, I actually want to get back on Zepbound. And he was like, okay, we can do that. That's not a problem. So he put the script in. I went ahead and I got it filled, and I took it. No, it took a couple days actually, because something was going on with the pharmacy. So a few days later, I ended up taking it. I ended up taking it. I think it was on a Thursday. I ended up taking the first dosage, and I already knew what the side effect was going to be for me. Anytime after the day after or the day of, I take the shot, because I usually take it in the evening time, so the next morning I would have a headache for a few hours. And that's exactly what happened. But I kid y'all not, I'm like, I don't know if it was like a placebo effect or something, but that food noise, like when I tell y'all, my normal of eating was not my normal of eating. My appetite had increased so much. I went from eating maybe once or twice a day to I was eating 3 to 4 times a day, and I was actually completing the meals that I was eating. Of course, I had my portions on my plate, but the fact that I didn't have any leftovers for days, that was a huge issue for me. I mean, my appetite had increased so freaking much. So I'm like, I got to get that under control. And yeah, so y'all, I'm telling y'all, within 48, 72 hours, that food noise was gone. By that Monday, in addition to probably me trying to rest, me drinking water, I was flushing. I don't know, that Sunday before I went to work, I urinated the entire night. So I usually weigh in on Sundays or Mondays, and I also was able to go to the bathroom. After a whole week, I was able to go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom like 3 times that weekend. So when I hopped on the scale, just from seeing my doctor that Tuesday, I started Zepbound that Thursday. When I went to the doctor, I was 184. By the time I stepped on the scale that Monday, I believe I was down 6 pounds. Yeah, I know half of that was poop and urinating, okay? So I wasn't as swollen. My stomach had completely went down. Everything. So Zepbound has been going good for me. I'm telling y'all, I am 11 days in today. I took my second dosage last Thursday, or no, it was Thursday. Last Thursday I was able to take it, and I've been feeling fine. I'm not as hungry. It does make you feel fuller. Zepbound did me very well, so I didn't have any crazy side effects. It definitely helped assist with me losing the weight in accordance, like how it's supposed to work. That's what it did for me. You know, with addition to diet and exercise, I was in the gym, y'all know, 3 to 4 times a week. Okay, and that's the thing, y'all. I haven't even had the energy to go to the gym. I just felt so swollen. I just felt so big. I felt so sluggish. So I'm like, I have to do something. And this is what we are doing. And I'm going to take y'all on this journey with me. And so far, y'all, I kid y'all not, my goal was 170. I started this medicine 11 days ago. 12 days, well, 13 days prior to that, I was 184. So in 11 days, I have gotten down to 171. It works. If you do what you're supposed to do, it works. I don't have that noise. I'm not as hungry. I'm back to my normal of eating maybe once or twice a day. Of course, I do try to eat lunch or whatever, but something so small. I don't have to sit there and eat a great big old plate or anything like that, y'all. And I'm glad. So I'm gonna take y'all on this journey. I want to kind of keep it steady. I don't want to lose too much. I'm weighing in today. Today is June the 16th. I am 171.1 pounds. My goal is 170 pounds, and I have achieved my goal weight in almost 2 weeks. With the assistance of Zepbound, with the assistance of diet, and I haven't even made exercise and not like that. I've just been walking maybe once or twice a week. That's it. I've just been walking. So yes, y'all, that's all I got to say about this journey. Y'all know I'm an open book. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm not just gonna say, oh, just by diet and exercise. It does help because I've been doing that. I was off of Zepbound for a long time because I just didn't want to take it anymore. I had gotten too small too, so I'm like, I'm just gonna give it a break. I wanted to give it a break. I intentionally gained the weight, got a little bit too overzealous or something, gained more than I wanted to, and then I had the goal of dropping those 10-12 pounds, getting back to 170. And here we are with the assistance of Zepbound, my doctor, my support, being my own motivation again. I'm going to tell y'all how it goes for me in this round of using a GLP-1, because y'all know GLP is a GLP-1 and a GIP. It's like a dual medication, but Zepbound was designed specifically for obesity and people who are overweight and may suffer from sleep apnea, obstructive sleep apnea. So that's what Zepbound is for. It's not like Wegovy, it's not like Ozempic, it's not like any of that. Again, it was designed specifically for that. And why is my thing acting like this? Anyway, but yeah, I'm here at my nail appointment, so I am going to talk to y'all and see y'all later. But welcome aboard on this journey with me and achieving my fitness goals, my weight loss goals. And y'all, do the work. It works. And don't let nobody make you feel bad of how you're choosing to achieve the goals that you are achieving. If you need assistance with a GLP-1, a GIP, whatever it is, my old school girl is defending me. If that's what you need, if that's what you need, that's what you need. Don't worry about it. Like, do what you gotta do. But in addition to that, just know it is a lifestyle change. You have to have some discipline. You have to have a plan in mind. You have to stay motivated and keep it going. And that's what I'm doing. And I'll see y'all later. So what's going on, y'all? How's everybody been? Just want to check in really quick. and let's have a discussion. As y'all can see, I have been weighing in with y'all. We are 2 weeks into June. So being 2 weeks into June, I am literally 1 pound away from my goal. Yay me, right? So with this goal, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm pretty sure I mentioned it to y'all, right? I mentioned that I was going to speak to my doctor about getting back on a GLP-1. I did it last year, and this time I wanted to take it simply to control my appetite and to assist with weight loss. I know there's this big, great debate about GLP-1s versus berry babes and all. Mind y'all business, okay? Leave people alone. Let people lose weight and be on their fitness and wellness and weight loss journey the way they choose to, okay? I am one to always keep it real. I am very transparent. Everyone's journey is different. I journey how I journey, and it's been working for me, right? So I'm only 2 weeks in on the medicine, and I'm already at my goal. The main reason for me asking my doctor to get me back on the GLP-1 is not because of mainly the weight gain, because we found out what the contributing factor was to that. It's simply to control my hunger and assist with everything else that I had going on medically. Not that it's a lot that's going on with me medically, but I can see a difference in my energy for one. I do have more energy. I'm not as groggy and as tired, but honestly, y'all, I got on it to control the food noise. My increase in appetite was so up here that I didn't like it, and I know I needed something to help me control that. Week 1, I lost about 4 or 5 pounds. And I can tell you, within 48 to 72 hours after me taking my first dosage, the hunger noise started to calm down. I'm like, this got to be a placebo effect. It was not. It was working. At one point, we had this whole big old debate about people who got bariatric surgery not doing it the natural way. Now we got those same bariatric people that are saying people who choose to do a GLP-1 is not doing it the natural way. Again, mind your business. People do it for different reasons. Whatever your reason is, don't let anybody discourage you from doing what it is that you need to do in order to be at top tier health for yourself, okay? So again, let people journey how they journey. I am not ashamed to say that I have gotten back on the GLP-1, and the one that I'm actually taking, it's not a semaglutide, it's actually the tirzepatide, and it has been working for me. It works just fine for me. When I started, if you want to know the exact one that I am on, it is Zepbound. When I started taking Zepbound, I didn't have any crazy side effects or anything like that. The only thing I would have is a headache the next day, and that was it. But it's done wonders for me. It has definitely assisted, along with exercise, working out, having How you doing? I'm good. How you doing? It doesn't completely take away your appetite. I'll do some quinoa, feta, raspberries, plums. I'll do the grilled chicken, and sunflower seeds. Oh, and blueberries too. Yep, that's right. I know this is long, so I hope y'all listen to it all the way through. Let people journey how they want to journey. Let things that they know works for them work for them. Everybody wants to be an expert. Everybody wants to do their input. Like, yeah, it's okay to make suggestions. It's okay to give a little critiquing. But don't let it come from a judgmental place. We all started out the same, fat as hell, trying to get healthier, trying to lose the weight. For whatever reason it is that you chose to lose weight. For me, it was definitely health reasons. I did not want to be on several medications. I did not want to shorten my lifespan. So this is what I'm choosing to do to help assist, in addition to diet and exercise. Don't just think that you're going to go and lay on somebody's table. They cut out 80 to 90% of your freaking stomach, or you getting on a shot and that's just all the work you have to do. No, this journey is forever journeying, and you always have to put in the work. And ain't nobody gonna make me feel ashamed about putting in the work, because I have put in the work and I am doing a dang good job doing it. So yes, I'm back on the GLP-1. Don't know for how long, but I can say that it has helped me. It is assisting in achieving the goals that I want to achieve. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. And y'all go on about y'all day. Y'all have a beautiful day. And remember, for all those people that may be a little judgmental and having that little judgmental spirit, we started out in the same boat that we did. So don't judge us for doing what we have to do for ourselves. All right. See y'all later.